Super fast tortoise in the game, ready to ignite. Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. Summoning creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright. Caffeine runs fueling his creativity inside. Got a YouTube channel where he's shining so bright. MTG the show that takes flight. He's a lyrical beast, spitting fire with every bite. Black metal flow, pounding beats to inside. No one can stop him, he's on a meteoric height. Super fast tortoise, the champion of the fight.
Good morning, hope you're up. Enjoy that coffee in your cup. Good morning from the shelf. Super fast tortoise does so well. Sit back, relax, time to chillax. Face the facts, morning coffee show intact. Let's enjoy the show, let's enjoy the flow. Morning coffee is the best. Chatting with friends, we are blessed. Due to the mood, coffee for every dude. Have fun, enjoy the show. Let this channel grow. Let's enjoy the show. Morning coffee is the best. Chatting with friends, we are blessed. Due to the mood, coffee for every dude.
Well, tell me what you want, what you need, what you got. Tell me everything you're gonna give to me because I'm weird. I don't know what I'm doing. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to the Super Fast Tortoise Show. Where today we got MTG Hillbilly, kjcowboydan. What's up?
Not much. I felt like you were gonna rob me in musical form. I didn't know if this was like a musical holdup. Yes, you can have everything I have to give you. Indeed, I can, and I will do.
Hold him.
Alrighty then,
Captain Stoogie. All right. Oh, good morning indeed. Today is Saturday. Today is Commander Day here. We're going to have two games today. We got one on Hillbilly's channel at 1 p.m. and later on my channel at 8 p.m. It's going to be Stoic.
and if anybody ever wants to join in on one of those Commander games, you can get a hold of either one of us to get an invite to play the Commander game today. That goes for that goes for every Saturday.
Every Saturday. Every Saturday.
And also every time that Tortoise plays the Commander, because he plays Commander more than I do.
We play about the same.
Well, more stream wise, you play more.
Right. Stream wise, what's up? And just to let you know, you're not the only one with issues of seeing untapped lands. Untapped lands are the reason why I have trust issues. Look at KJ there. Look at KJ at the bottom there. He's got a turtle behind him. He got logos. He's all set up. He's going to start his own show. Did you know KJ, his dream is to become a radio talk host, right? Because he has a face for radio, they say. He's really good at the vocals. You don't have to see him to understand him, and he's entertaining.
Yep.
That was the nice reason. I mean, after I broke way too many video cameras just by staring into it. Hello, how you doing, crack? They said, sorry, you can't do television. Have you tried radio? Maybe you're best off being a cartoon character.
Right. Maybe you should stop being a cartoon character. Start, hide behind the camera, and they didn't mean literally hide. Oh, see.
If you, what's up, D. Lawson? If y'all had a choice, was able to be a cartoon character's voice, would you do it? And who would you do it for?
Ooh, that'd be interesting. If I could do a cartoon character voice, I don't know, maybe I'd play around with Beast Wars version of Megatron. Yes. I'd find ways to talk evil and have a little draw that just goes on and play the rubber ducky. Because I do have a rubber ducky right there. You see it right there.
Yep. I'd
That is
want-
one monstrous rubber duck.
Yeah, I got it for 10 cents at a yard sale. Couldn't turn it down.
I'm shocked, Chief Tortoise. I'm surprised you did not say that you would try to do one of the turtle voices on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That'd be tough. I'd probably be more of an Americanized Master Splinter or maybe a Shredder. But I'm not young like I used to be a teenager. Yeah.
First of all, one of the Ninja Turtles is voiced by a senior citizen and has been since the beginning of the first Ninja Turtles cartoon series.
Oh,
Yeah.
The same person who voiced the voiced Yakko Warner
Ah, nice.
voices Michelangelo and has since the beginning.
Mhm.
You know, just saying.
Fallen Samson, hello. And you love Dino Megatron? So do I. Yes.
If I were to voice a character in a cartoon series, I would like it to be an antagonist of sorts. Now, I'm already sitting in the Futurama Simpsons world as it is. So let's go with a different reality. Maybe I'm a character on the Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
Nice.
I would want to be on probably old cartoon that they don't show no more called He-Man Masters of the Universe. I would love to be able to do one of those. I'd like to be able to do one of those voices.
The last one would be, say, I'd do Thunder.
Thundar the Barbarian.
Dun, 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 dun.
Classic reference. Good
Oh, yeah.
choice.
But
Yeah.
you know what's stuck in my head is thinking of He-Man with a southern accent like hillbillies.
Exactly. It'd be different.
It's He-Man's illegitimate cousin.
This would be the story where He-Man was walking around and he found a little spit of oil on the ground, found out it was a big mane. Then he dug it up, figured out he could be rich, so he sold the land, became a millionaire. Oh yeah, I'm thinking of the hillbillies. Oh my lord.
You know, another cartoon I wouldn't mind being a character in, like even if it's like secondary supporting character. I'd like to, if I found myself with the ability to be a cartoon character in real life instead of a cartoon character here on YouTube, because we know YouTube's not real life. Come on, it's YouTube. It's YouTube. I mean, if Smosh was real, I'd be happy. I'd like to be a cartoon character on Captain Caveman and Son.
Man, hell yeah. I could definitely see Hillbilly being a Bullwinkle.
Hey, Rocky.
Alls I can think of when I think of Rocky and Bullwinkle is Dave Coulier.
Dave Coulier, from Full House. Woo woo.
Yes, cut it out.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he hillbilly. He means he hillbilly like He-Man, but you know what I hear? He hillbilly. Like that.
Heel-billy.
Hillbilly. But I'd have to, like, I would definitely have to be like a villain or antagonist because they get the best lines. You get to use the best words. They get the best motives. Either you're a good guy doing bad things, like your motive is good, but but what you do is bad, or your intentions are straight out world domination, or something like that. Like in Beast Wars, Megatron wanted world domination, but it was also about survival. Excuse me. And that survival bit made his character even more because he had to be one step ahead of everybody as much as possible, and that's what made the Maximals fight, because he was always creating, being inventive while they're trying to survive, trying to figure things out, trying to be good. He got to have all the best little one-liners, and he took an energon bath with a rubber ducky. Yeah, imagine a little rubber ducky in a T-Rex's mouth talking to a robot head. Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
That can't be sanitary.
Mhm. It can't be sanitary. It's how they do. It's how they do.
Rubber ducky, how I miss you.
Yeah. Good morning, MTG Gaming Bob. And it's Rubber Ducky. You're the one. Squeak, squeak.
You make bath
that
time lots of fun.
Squeak, squeak. That's right.
Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of you. Boop,
That's
boop,
right.
but no.
Mhm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you got it. Well, so if you didn't know, in the Transformer series of Beast Wars, Megatron ended up having a rubber ducky he'd talk to. And that became like
Wow.
a joke throughout the series. No one explained how he got a rubber ducky. No one explained how he'd know what a rubber ducky is. And someone just blew up on Discord. Holy cow. Dr. Dirty Red's going live. He sure made sure everybody knew it was going to be him. All right. But still. Anyways. How are you guys doing this fine Saturday morning?
I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good, all except for my dang gone glasses finished breaking on me. So
No.
I got to call the eye doctor Monday and set up an appointment. Then Tuesday, while Foundations is dropping, I got to go to my medical doctor.
You know, I went to the eye doctor the other day, and he said, "Man, your eyes are bad." And after the results came in, I said, "Can I see the results?" He's like, "You probably can't."
Oh. You know, I mean, really, I mean, do we need vision? I mean, I know a lot of blind people who make it through the world pretty well, you know? I mean, sure, they run into doors quite regularly, you know, mostly because I tell them that I'm opening the door, but don't really open it.
Jeez.
What?
Jeez. He's like, "I'm opening the door." No, I don't. Boom.
I didn't do that. It's just like I didn't take Jess's chair from her the other day.
Jeez. No. Don't bully. Don't bully
Well,
the impaired.
I think that I'm pretty sure that you're gonna get some good glasses at Hillbilly, and they're gonna be stylish, and everybody's gonna start wearing the same glasses as you because they're gonna be like, "Dude, this is Hillbilly fashion right here." No. No, you have all that Prada, that Gucci, the Coach stuff. Forget about it. We're going Hillbilly this year.
Right?
Prada's so last year. This year's about Hillbilly.
Right?
It's true. It's already kicking off. I can't tell you how many women I've seen starting to grow beards.
What?
What?
It's ridiculous. You know what's really ridiculous is how cheap glasses are to make, and they sell them for hundreds of dollars. I mean, you can get cheaper glasses, but no matter how cheap they are, you know, they made these glasses for like $1, and they're selling for like $65+ dollars.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, and then they don't even last.
Sometimes they don't.
Yeah. You know, I can't tell you how many times a child has grabbed my glasses off my face and then they were destroyed within a second of my trying to get them back. Or like just even wearing the glasses to the point where they don't hold on to your face like they do. And you bend over and oh, they're on the ground and now there's a big old crack in the lens.
No.
Fortunately though, we have something in the man's universe called tape, and we will use the crap out of that.
Tape, duct tape, whoop whoop,
fixes everything.
Fixes everything. Yep. Look at him, he's like, look at the tape, look at the tape. Or he's like, think about it, tape.
Yeah, I got tape on mine just to hold that other piece on there.
Right.
If I look down, boom, they're gone.
Boom. Mine.
So
blowing.
So I actually have some good news, and I also want to apologize to everybody. So for those people who joined me, tried to join yesterday, we were going to have Twiddler and Backwoods on my show yesterday, but I made a mistake, and I have to apologize to everybody. I forgot what time zones were.
Oh.
And so I ruined everybody's fun by scheduling something that didn't happen.
Well, it happens.
But I grabbed my coffee and I realized, I'm not perfect. And after kicking myself in the backside of the jar for about a half an hour, I got over it and got some good news. There will be a change to the Cowboy Dan look soon.
Ooh. I mean, you look handsome enough. How much more handsome can you be?
Chibi handsome.
Chibi.
There's going to be a chibi version of Cowboy Dan that comes around every once in a while. And
why does this version have shoulders?
Oh, well, she just wanted to get it ready. It's not going to be drawn in. As you can see, it's going to be missing.
Right.
Shoulders will be missing. But this version will actually have the cowboy hat that everybody's been asking for.
Cool.
Nice.
And possibly even some other stuff. You'll still see the original, this beautiful face on a regular basis.
The OG.
But there'll be some times that we pick certain topics, like if we talk about gaming or we talk about like certain things that like are more young, we'll have the chibi himself come out. Boom.
Boom. More fanatical, a little bit of radical. I find it kind of tactical. How are you going to use that?
Yeah, well, we're going to have fun. We're going to have fun with it. And so probably debut it here on the Morning Coffee Podcast.
Ooh. Cool. Well, it'd be awesome to see it, see how it goes, how it works, how it shows, and how it flows. But we're thinking about the fun things that go on that road of train of thought there. We're going to hit this bumper.
You are watching Super Fast Tortoise.
Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. Summoning creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright.
Whoa! Hey! Wake up, drink your coffee. It's time to get up, kind of sit up, get energized, get the energy flowing, get the shivers going. Yeah, not enough coffee. I need more coffee.
I do need more coffee. I'm out already.
I said I was saying that I put Red Bull instead of water in my coffee. Now I see colors. That's a purple. All right. See, so getting back on track a little more, we need to get to the next segment of the day. Hillbilly, what is the next segment of the day?
Well, that would be the card of the day.
Card of the day.
Hillbilly, why don't you read this monstrosity?
Oh, I'll do so much want this card. Blightsteel Colossus for 12 mana, 11/11. Trample, Infect, Indestructible. If Blightsteel Colossus would be put into a graveyard from anywhere, reveal Brightsteel Colossus and shuffle it into its owner's library instead.
Woo-woo.
Man, this works so good in my landfall deck.
You'll get in decks that ramp to get a lot of mana for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Blightsteel Colossus is such an amazing card. It came back and mirrored and besieged block. This card is really good. And this version of the card that you see before your eyes could be your card in the future. It'll be in the auction that's coming up on November 22nd. Mark your calendars for those who want to join in on the auction so we can raise money to get those coffee cups. Whoop, whoop.
And I'm placing the first bid on this card.
A bid.
Because I do want this card.
Yeah,
this card is based off the animated adaptation of Ted Hughes' Cold War fable, The Iron Giant. A giant alien robot played by Vin Diesel crash lands near a small town in Rockwell, Maine in 1957, exploring an area that's local to a 9-year-old boy named Hogarth.
You just sound like you read the back of a movie.
Yep.
What, this does not remind you of The Iron Giant?
Not this artwork particularly. Darksteel Colossus does.
Yeah.
I have to show you Dark Still. We've seen it before.
I don't know. He doesn't look like the Iron Giant, but he's a bright steel colossus. He's a giant steel beast. Come on. But thank you for telling me that sounded like an ad read for the Iron Giant. I appreciate that. That's probably the best compliment I've gotten all day. Yeah, Dark Side. Okay.
See, that reminds me of Dark Steel Colossus. The Dark Steel Colossus reminds me of the Iron Giant right here.
Yep.
Dark Steel Colossus. That's right. Well, they're both virtually the same creature. Just one's a little happier than the other.
One's a little more nastier than the other, for sure.
Yeah.
Sometimes SFT drinks so much coffee you can hear colors. That's right. All right. Dark Steel looks exactly like Iron Giant. It does. But with that in mind, I wanted to show the auction for a bit there when I was showing off Dark Steel Colossus here. But now Dark Steel Colossus has to go away because we got some cards to go through later on today. But we got some pictures of the day. Before I get into the themed pictures of the day, we're going to show off this picture that was shared by Mrs. Hillbilly. I don't know if it came in yesterday or if it was today. It's a little late for today, but hey. The coffee is just right, and it's Friday. Cowabunga! Good morning.
I don't ever remember seeing this on the show.
All right, see this picture? That's like a still frame picture of me jumping into bed.
Wow.
Yep, totally jumping to bed.
I kind of want to add,
about to belly flop that thing.
I kind of want to add take out the background and add in a WWF wrestling background and have it look like he's jumping from the posts.
Right. Jumping from the ropes and stuff.
Yeah.
like have Stone Cold Steve Austin getting beat up by a squirrel.
You took my coffee.
Took my coffee.
I'll pay.
I took my coffee. All right. Now let's roll into some pictures of the day over here. Boom. When I was a kid, I downloaded songs on this from a radio.
Oh, I've done that before.
Hey, right. Dad, is this an MP3 player?
Right. It was the baby version of MP3 player. You needed a whole machine to incubate its sweet sounds into existence.
Why does it have the string in here? Can we take the string out?
Hey, put that string back. Put that string back. Oh, God, you're going to ruin the poor thing. This MP3 player works on physical media.
Dag Black, you take that dang on string out of your mouth. You hear me, young man?
Right. But then the next picture. Today's kids will never understand how much work we put into making these mixtapes.
Yep.
Especially off the radio when you're waiting for certain songs to hit and you're like, oh.
The only thing I hated about doing this on the radio is those dang on commercials.
Right. And trying to cut off the song before I hit a commercial or the bumper where it's like KJ, KJ radio station 505-604, Project 404.
Yep.
Oh, that'd be sweet. I want to create like an opening bumper just for the heck of it. Like when you start the show, after the theme song comes in and you do the introductions, you go into that morning radio. Hello, and you're listening to Crash 103 FM, and we are the In the Shell Morning Podcast with Super Fast Tortoise and Hillbilly.
That'd be awesome.
This is your morning commute.
That's right. I need bumpers like that. Holy cow. What am I doing wasting my life not using those? Oh, my Lord. All right. Next picture. We all know that one friend that still has one of these.
Oh, yeah.
I still have one of these. CDs. A CD case and everything.
Yep.
See, a little known fact about the CD case. All right. Not only did it come prepared to sort your music out and keep it nice and set aside, but also if you were ever attacked, you have weapons right there.
Right.
Watch out for a flying CD, I'm telling you.
They're throwing discs like frisbee weapons. That's right. They're good deterrents. They deter. They deter.
Yep.
Yeah. And now for the last picture of the day. This one's going to hit some of you hard.
It's not that I'm old. Your music really does suck, son.
Right. Right. It's not that I'm old. It's just your music, your generation's music is not good. It's not good.
And
It's
remember,
music from my generation and the generation before it that were really good. My generation just happened to have the best music of its time.
But
This
Daddy, your music sucks too.
this message brought to you by Superfast Tortoise.
All right. Let's see, catch up with chat. Cane Shaker says SFT has a bumper of a radio dial he'd use for that too. Yes, I do, somewhere. Hey, time capsule. He's like, true statement. That's right.
You sound like somebody farted.
Oh, my Lord. All right. Now rolling off. We're going to go on to the question of the day. Question of the day brought to you by Discord. Let's see what's going on.
Presented by Discord, we have the question of the day.
Question of the day is brought to you by yours truly here. I have a question of the day based off some of the pictures of the day. Let's listen. This is Superfast Tortoise coming to you with the question of the day. The question of the day is, what music are you listening to while playing Magic? Name one band and one song by that band that you are listening to when you're playing Magic the Gathering.
Arena music made by wizards.
You can't cop out like that. You need to dig deeper into your sensors.
Well, I really can't answer that because I don't hardly listen to music.
KJ, what are we going to do about Hillbilly?
Oh, I don't know, but we're going to have to definitely introduce him to some 1980s fantasy metal.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying, because what we used to do back in the day when I used to have my friends come over for D&D night, we'd be playing this fantasy metal from the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure if you guys remember 1980s fantasy metal, but if you don't, you need to watch the Disney Pixar film that takes place in a fantasy universe. What was it? It was about the brothers who
I can't
are going
remember.
on an adventure to find their dad, who they only have the bottom portion of.
Right.
I don't remember what the name of that Disney Pixar film was, but they had a lot of that 1980s fantasy metal referenced in that movie. But definitely, whatever band it is, it would definitely be of the genre of fantasy metal.
I know all these bands that Cane Shaker's putting into chat, and I listened to them back in the day, but I just don't listen to them anymore.
Yeah, Lost Ring, 9 Inch Nails. Cane Shaker's is going off, having a blast with naming his favorite bands. So, KJ, you're playing Magic for the first time. You want to get in the mood. What album are you putting in, and what track are you playing?
Oh, well, that's a very good question. Like I said, it's definitely amongst the fantasy metal genre of the 80s. Oh, gee whiz. Probably, definitely going to be going. I'll probably start off just like something to hype you up. Some like start out with maybe like some like Kiss, you know, like the anthemy Kiss, and then work my way into slowly from that bubblegum pop rock to a more metalist feel, and then it'd be a straight up hype mixtape though, right into fantasy metal.
Nice.
What band? I can't say what band right off the bat, but probably maybe Dragonland, Ancient Bards, Dragon Force, a great band from the late 90s. If you guys remember any of the fantasy metal, you guys should pick it up,
Right. Time Capsule says Rival Son singing Foul Roots. Kenny Checker's just batting out more band names. Smash Mouth. Somebody once told me the world's gonna roll me. All right, so I'd play the Bodies Hit the Floor by what band did Bodies Hit the Floor? It wasn't Alien Ant Farm. Alien Ant Farm did the Smooth Criminal cover.
That would have been, let's see, Bodies is the name of the song.
Drowning Pool.
Drowning Pool. Yeah, Drowning Pool.
Yep. Kenny Checker's like, Metallica, you're a heap.
Yeah, I would go Metallica. Definitely old Metallica, though. Ride the Lightning would be a great album to put on for background music for playing any RPGs.
Okay, now Cane Shaker is literally just writing titles of bands. Like Cane Shaker Bread. If a picture could paint 1,000 words, and why can't I paint you? Mungo Jerry. Slipknot, Duality, good song. And if I'm getting ready to play Magic, I want to get hyped. I'm grabbing the album Minutes to Midnight by Linkin Park, and I'm putting on the track Bleed It Out. So I can be like, here we go for the 100th time. Hand grenade pins in every line, throwing up like something shine, going it out of my flipping mind. And I'm going to start getting pumped up, raged. Then after that song's over, I'm going to put on Smooth Criminals because my plays are so good it should be illegal.
Rush would also be a good band to listen to.
Oh, yeah.
And just change Tom Sawyer to like a different character,
Right. Right. Metallica from Reload or Before, says Ask Cane Shaker.
There is an album by a power metal group that called Blind Guardian that references a lot of Tolkien works.
Oh, nice.
If you ever get a chance, look up Blind Guardian, and there's a lot of reference to Middle Earth.
Middle Earth. All right. Well, with that, we answered the question today. We need to start rolling over to the next bumper.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe.
The moves, the strategies, and the flares. Super fast Tortoise is running the show. The crowd goes wild wherever he goes.
Welcome to the world where we got to go into the topic, and we're going to get lost in a pile of cards that Tortoise has individually picked out as his top 10 favorite cards. Now, this is all my opinion, right? Based on what I like. Now, you might have cards. You might have cards that you like, You can feel free to share them if you need to, if you want to, or talk about them. But let's get into the list of cards here. And before the show, I had started up because Tortoise wants these cards for decks, for cube, other things. But some cards are just really good. I think we'll see a lot of play. Like the first card on this list. Now, these cards are not listed 1 through 10. These cards are just randomly here because that's how the computer saved them by title. The first card on this list, I think, will be good. We'll see standard play. People bring recognition in Commander that people want to play it more. For those who don't realize it existed before, that is Aetherrise.
Oh yeah.
All right, so this card's in a different language, but it's an instant. It costs 4 mana, and it returns each attacking creature to its owner's hand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Great card.
I'm also a big fan of Daft Punk. Hey, tcgdude, what's up? Ew, Foundations. That's right. So, yeah. I didn't realize this picture saved in a different language, but yeah, this card's pretty solid. This card's really good. So when you're playing Foundation, when you're playing Commander or playing a game, your opponent attacks all out, and you have this sneaky card in your hand, this is going to blow their minds out of the water and set them back a whole heap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be good in my dang on landfall deck.
Yeah.
Another board wipe. It's kind of like a board wipe, except you don't lose your creatures; they just go back to your hand.
You have played this out of your green-blue deck.
Oh, I do. I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it costed more.
Well, you can always check it out. You got a deck list.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Aetherrise or Etizol here is a really good card, and it's not as good as the next card. The next card, ooh, spicy. Tortoise likes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Blasphemous Edict is here.
What's up, Matthew?
That menorah has way too many candles.
Oh. Hello. All right. Yeah. The fedora has too many candles, you said?
Menorah, you know.
Oh, I'm like, why are you calling it a name of a hat?
No, it's the menorah, you know, the official candle thing of the Jewish people around Christmas time.
You know, this candle holder is supposed to hold 13 candles, this particular one.
Yep. 13 candles on it.
Yep. They're designed to the process. No religious influence about it. Even though if you look at the smoke, you'll see like shapes of bodies like suffering and being tormented. Blasphemous Edict. Cost 3 generic, 2 blacks, a sorcery. You may pay 1 black rather than pay this spell's mana cost if there are 13 or more creatures on the battlefield. And each player sacrifices 13 creatures of their choice.
Ooh.
Woo-hoo.
You get somebody with 10 creatures. You get another person with 3 creatures. You have to sacrifice all your creatures, but they have to sacrifice their 3 too.
Yeah, each player sacrifices 13 creatures. So each player has to sacrifice up to 13 creatures. If you have 10 creatures, that's all your creatures. If you have 13 creatures, that's all your creatures. If you have 14 creatures, it's all but 1 creature.
Yep.
All right. This card is nasty. It's a board wipe on a stick. It gets around indestructible.
Yep.
It's evil. It's evil. So evil, I've named this KJ's Bad Tooth.
Love this card.
Mm-hmm.
That's the last 2 cards. They're on my pick list also.
Nice. They're on your picks.
Yep.
Having a translator read the card explains the card. That's right. Hold on, we're saving the old version. Right?
Yep.
Next card on the list. I know Hillbilly and I want a copy of.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Bloodthirsty Conqueror. Why don't you read this card, Hillbilly?
Oh, I'd love to. Bloodthirsty Conqueror. For 5 mana, 3 and a 2 black, 5/5. Ooh, yeah. Vampire. Go grade my vampire deck with flying and death touch. And whenever opponent loses life, you gain that much life. And for more talk about this card tells what it does, actually. This town swims with such exquisite blood. Blood. I will take every drop for my own. So this is a exquisite blood on a creature.
Yeah. Whoop, whoop.
Why
I'm
did
trying-
why did Hillbilly read that like he was in love with the card, like he was taking it out to dinner for a romantic dinner? He
Yeah.
read it. He read it like this was like his new wife.
Well, here's a question. When's the last time you took a date out and read them like a book?
Right.
Like,
I just
you know,
usually put my face in a jar, my face on a shield, and my face somewhere that you can remember it, and then give you a shield with my face on it as a Christmas present.
right.
It's just this is one of my favorite cards of the set. This will be my number one top pick of the set.
Yeah.
It is sweet artwork. I'll tell you what.
Oh yeah, sweet ability on it too.
All right. This card is so awesome. I'm actually trying to think of like some kind of combo with this card. Like this card will double up if you give it lifelink. Right. This card would be good if you made it unblockable. The way if you could pump up the card, it could be fun. It could be good. It could be amazing, amazing. But this card doubles up off of Exquisite Blood as more consistency in your deck for getting that combo out, that instant win combo. But being on a creature, this card is evil, maniacal, because it pushes for combat damage, can block if needed, but is more for the aggro taste and style.
And one thing about this creature, it costs the same amount as Exquisite Blood.
Yeah, still the same casting cost, but it's on a 5/5 creature. It's really good.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Matthew's like combo card. Oh yeah, Conquer would be a great card for archetype in my cube. Hell yeah, it would. Matthew card would be everything in any format, right? It's a great card to copy. Yes. Yes, it's a fun card. The next card on the list is a card I personally want more of. Hillbilly has this card, and he dang nabbit, he won't send it to me. Doubling season. This card costs 4 generic and green enchantment. If an effect would create one or more tokens under your control, it creates twice that many of those tokens instead. Now, if an effect would put one or more counters on a permanent you control, it would put twice that many of those counters on that permanent instead.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. You know that little guy that makes those everything land tokens? This will double those land tokens. Yep.
Imagine this card right here would be seen played with the green overlord that you're talking about to make the land tokens. Imagine you'll see this in that deck.
Oh yeah. This card is so good. I need a copy of it for a deck that runs Planeswalkers enchantments and makes tokens, a lot of tokens. In fact, they should really reprint this card with a picture of KJ's head on it and like doubling, because when no one's looking, KJ really is like an amoeba, where like his head will split into 2, and those 2 will split into 4, and those 4 will split into 8.
Yeah. But this is a good Snellsian card. I can't say the dang on words, but green and white. There you go.
Right.
Green and white token deck.
Right. This will be good. This is gonna be good in the standard with what's out there with those tokens. It's pretty saucy, pretty nice. It's nice. It's pretty nice.
Yep. We already got a white room card that makes tokens when you attack. And with this, oh Lord, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome. Whoop, whoop, awesome. What? Now to the next card on the list. Boom. We got Kiora, Rising Tide. Hillbilly, why don't you read this card?
Sure, Kiora, the Rising Tide for 3 mana, 2 and a blue, 3/2 Merfolk Noble. When Kiora enters, draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards. Nice. It also has Threshold. Whenever Kiora attacks, if there are 7 or more cards in your graveyard, you may create Scion of the Deep, a legendary 8/8 blue octopus creature token.
Nice. This is an amazing limited card. It helps you cycle through your deck and everything. It works in standard. It'll work in standard because with all the descent mechanic and the big decks out there, this one will push that deck to be a little bit better. I know I'm so used to seeing Kiora being a planeswalker, so seeing as a creature is a little bit different. But this is awesome. And weirdly, she's a merfolk, right? She's probably born from an egg. Why does she have a belly button?
I don't know. It don't make no dang on sense.
No, it don't. No, it don't.
That raises different questions. That's not for the show.
That's right. Let's see. tcgdude. I pulled Liliana Borderless and Twin Flame Timer from Imperialist Quick. Hell yeah.
Nice.
I could remove DS from my cube if you want it that bad. That's right. No, I don't want you to pull it from your cube. The price will drop. I want it so bad. I don't want to take something from you if you're using it, you know. But Kiora the Rising Tide is so amazing. Powerful card. Good for limited cube. Good for the limited, good for cube. It'll be decent for commander. It'll definitely see some play in standard. But I think limited is where this is going to shine the brightest. I love it. Oh,
yeah, definitely.
But the next card on the list is definitely for commander. I don't seeing a lot of standard play, but who knows? Someone might make a standard deck out of it. They probably wouldn't if they wanted to. But I definitely need a copy of this card still for my dinosaurs deck, and I was like loving the new frames on these. There's omniscience or omniscience, however you want to say.
Nice.
Yeah. 7 blue. Oh, well, yeah, 7 blue. Enchantment. You may cast spells from your hand without paying their mana costs.
Busted.
Yeah, get it on play in my dinosaur deck, my 5-card dinosaur deck. That's where this would be. Would definitely take advantage of this card. This card is so good.
I know a deck that could play this early. And then fall if I had this in there.
Matthew said Kira be good in Pioneer. Hell yeah. Where it's easy to auto mill a dozen cards. Nice. Like it. But yeah, this card is going to be so good, especially in big stomp decks. All right, my son has this in his Eldrazi deck, and now Eldrazi deck likes to pop out Eldrazi's like crazy when you get Omniscience on the battlefield. He has a Joda Archmage Eternal deck like mine, but mine's for dinosaurs. His is for Eldrazi's.
Cool.
Yep. His deck needs updated, though, compared to mine. Mine's more updated and more fleshed out.
You know a deck artists prefer, right? Yeah. You know what Magic the Gathering deck artists prefer is the Eldrazi. Because...
That's right. Eldrazi. This card is so good. I love it. I need it. I want some more of it. It's awesome. It's on top 10 cards on my list. But we're going to roll off to the next card. Next card made me think of Hillbilly. Just a face on this card.
Such a great creature. Like this creature, too.
All right. Why don't you read this creature?
Sure. Quilled Great Worm. For 6 mana, 4 and green, 7/7 worm with trample. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage during your turn, put that many 1/1 counters on it. So almost reminds me of Bill. And whenever you cast this card from your graveyard, I mean, you may cast. Let me reread that. You may cast this card from your graveyard by removing 6 counters from among creatures you control, in addition to paying its other costs.
Right.
So this can reanimate its own self.
Yeah. Well, almost. Well, if you have another version of it on the battlefield, it could.
There's stuff out there that puts counters on stuff.
My only question is, why is this not a dinosaur? Why couldn't this be a dinosaur?
True.
Yeah, right? It's like a Colossal Dreadmont on steroids.
Yep.
I mean, KJ, you work for Wizard of the Coast. Why don't you tell them to make this a dinosaur?
I was going to, but I don't want any more death threats on my life as it is. So I stopped announcing that I am a Wizards employee.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, well, if they wanted to make this a worm, they could have made it a dinosaur worm.
Hmm. They could have made a dinosaur worm too. They could have done it. I just was like, this card is so good. I like it. I think it should have been a dinosaur, but it's a worm, but it's still a good worm. It actually builds up a worm typo tribal deck, right? There's a worm deck out there from back in the day, but now this will advance it. But this is really solid and standard. It'll definitely be solid and limited, and I think it'll see Commander play. I think this card's really good. That's why I chose it as one of the top 10 cards of the list.
Oh yeah.
Now, the next card on the list is a card I want personally for a singular deck. And it only works in a deck that works with low CMCs. That is Raise the Past.
Nice.
So Raise the Past costs 2 generic, 2 white. It's a sorcery. He says return all creature cards with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. So I particularly have a deck that cares about creatures with power 1 or less, and most of those creatures cost 2 or less, and they usually have death touch, and some of them have reach.
Oh,
Right. So this card is perfect for that particular deck, which is awkwardly awesome. It's like Wizards is thinking of people like me with derpy decks like that. It's my Commander Raids deck that I built.
wow.
Yeah.
This is a pretty good card.
Worm. Yep.
Yep.
You could pull one of these cards in my 2013 core set Japanese battle. That's right.
I think he's talking about the omniscience.
Right. Omniscience. Yep. And I think perfect for Arabella deck to revive those 1 and 2 drops in one turn. Hell yeah. That's really good, and I like it.
Yep.
I love it. I think this card's pretty solid.
But have all your creatures go Boros and have all your mono red creatures in your graveyard. Then play this, turn them all to the battlefield. Boom, your opponent's dead.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Play it. Be amazed. This card is really good. Like it seems derpy, but in the right deck, it's going to do a lot.
Oh yeah, sure is. That's a great card.
In the right deck, that is a rude card to be playing.
That's right.
Yep.
Be salty. Salty.
You should be ashamed of yourself for being proud of playing that card.
Right. Shamed. Shame. And next card on the list. The next card on the list, the number 9 card on the list, is a reprint of Twin Flame Tyrant.
Oh.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Twin Flame Tyrant should be read by Hillbilly because it has 2 heads.
All right. Twin Flame Tyrant. 5 mana, 3 and red, 3/5 dragon with flying. If a source you control would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent an opponent controls, it deals double that damage instead. And turn a card in that does 2 damage to a creature or opponent, it'll do 4 damage. Nice.
You know what goes good with this card? Yep. Bloodthirsty Conqueror, red black deck. Double the damage, extra the life.
Rakdos.
Yeah, dose. Whoa. Twin Flame Tyrant is a reprint. It was printed in the last set, actually. But we're going to be standard for 5 years. This card's really good. I need a copy of this for my cube.
Yeah. Basically, what they've done with Foundations, they stretched it out between a bunch of different sets, threw them all together into this set.
Right. And I'm probably going to eventually build a dragon deck, so I need to get a copy for my dragon deck, too.
Oh.
Yeah. Salt. Thank you. That's right.
Yep.
Twin Flame Tyrant is amazing. I like it. It's a 3/5. So It's like a 6/5 because it's doing double the damage.
Yep.
So it's really good. Give this creature double strike. It'll be amazing because they'll do quadruple the damage. So amazing. Love it. KJ is jealous because it has 2 heads. Yep. Yep.
Hey, you know what? I'm actually not too envious over this character because, I mean, if you were to jar this character, you're going to need quite the large jar. And so.
Quite the large jar. Oh, yeah.
This would time that would have been a great deck there, Matthew.
Yeah, team Matt. Yeah, this dragon fun. Cube. That's right. Let's get nuts. You draft the most. I need to fix that command. Dragon tribal with Tiamat pulling them out of the library. Hell yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome deck.
That is awesome.
Who knows? They brought all these reprints back, but they bring that reprint back also.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Now the next card on the list I like just because it is flavorful. I have a deck I could use it in. I could use it in cube. I would definitely run it in my cube if I had a copy of this. It's oh my lord. Oh my lord, what's going on here? Give me a second.
It's angels.
Give me a second.
Immerwin in niche eagle Vitor die. I don't know. I ain't gonna butcher it no more.
All right. You know what? I'm straight up just going to do this, do that, do this. Hold on. I'm working on it. Yep. Loading. Boop. There we go. Valkyrie's Call. Valkyrie's Call costs 3 generic, 2 whites, and enchantment. This is whenever a non-token angel you control dies, return that card into the battlefield under its owner's control with a +1/+1 counter on it. It has flying and is an angel in addition to its other types.
So it turns everything into angels if it's not an angel.
Right?
Nice.
Yep. And reanimates creatures back. Gives you second life on your creatures.
Yeah, that's pretty dang on good.
It is pretty good. Pretty solid. Pretty amazing.
For 5 mana. Pretty dang on good. This is one of those enchantments you want to counter or get rid of.
Right? It is really good. Main Mother. Pretty sick card. I like this card. This card's really good. This is why it's on the top 10 card list of my card. It's good at Commander. I'll probably see play in Standard because the reanimating ability is pretty decent, but who knows? It might be too slow for Standard. In Limited, it's kind of slow, but it's still good because you're getting back some creatures. In a Reanimator deck, like Warzov Reanimator deck, you got Zombify in the set. You can reanimate a creature and play this later. And if that creature dies, you get reanimated again with a +1 counter. It's like undying on a creature. It's pretty solid.
Yep. They make you want to have to kill a creature more than once. But it'll eat through a counter deck, not a deck that has a bunch of removal. It'll eat through those removal decks pretty dang gone quick.
You know what's interesting? I'm reading this card. So whenever a non-token angel creature token, whenever a non-token non-angel creature you control dies, return to the battlefield under its control. All right, so you don't get I'm reading this card. You don't get to recycle creatures over and over again because it becomes an angel.
Right. You can only do it once, but still for removal, that's 2 removal spells that they have to cast in order to remove 1 single creature when this is down on the battlefield.
And angel decks already hit hard in Pioneer. They should sacrifice some scam creatures into angels. Nice. This card might fit in that realm.
Yeah, this is a great card, actually.
I like it.
Yep. I do too.
The artwork's a little wonky to me, but I really like the card. I think it's really good. And you can get this version too. I'd rather have this version because I can understand it.
Yep, me too.
All right. And my friends, out of the top 10 cards that Tortoise likes, and it seems like everybody likes these cards in agreement. And to remind you, Spider-Man's coming out in 2025. Here's a whole roster of cards, sets coming out next year. I don't know if that interests you, but it interests me. Yeah. I'm just playing around it.
I was noticing about this Spider-Man set, and if you notice the Spider-Man logo in print, right?
Right.
It is not the regular use Spider-Man logo. It is the Spider-Man logo from one of the cartoon series that isn't on the air anymore.
Right.
Oh.
If you notice, and I'm kind of wondering if that's a hint as to what style art they're going to be focusing on with the Spider-Man. Because if you, like I said, if you notice the logo, and feel free for those people who are curious as to what I'm saying, because I'm not going to be displaying a graphic, but the logo itself for that Spider-Man logo is resemblant upon the Spider-Man cartoon series from, I believe, 2004. Right off the bat, I can't think of which series it's from, because they're not using the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse logo, and they're not using any of the movie logos in the font print.
Like the 1980s Marvel paper comics, according to Michael. Matthew. Sorry.
Well, I'm pretty sure a lot of the artwork's going to have a lot of that too. What they showed, I was just noticing though, the based off of the logo itself, it's very resemblant of a Spider-Man cartoon series that was a thing, and I'm trying to look for it, but I'll probably post it in the generation of which logo they're using for that in the Discord for you guys.
Hold on. I'm saying, hold on. Do not rush me. Do not rush me. Do.
We're not rushing. We're not rushing, people.
So yeah.
Oh, I got it right here. All right. So print screen, copy, because Disney Plus won't let me take their image. All right. So I'm going to post it up on my screen here because I am that cool.
You are that cool.
I am indeed that cool. So here we go. Spider-Man. This is the image that they are using right here. That right there is the font, that same font right there, the same Spider-Man logo. And that Spider-Man logo that they're using is the same Spider-Man logo they're using with that same font right there for the Spider-Man set. So, which gives me thought process that they're going to be using this animated series as part of the main stuff that they might end up using if they're using that logo. I mean, because each generation of Spider-Man had its own identifying logo. Also, each generation of Spider-Man had his own little different shaped spider on his chest too. So I'm wondering if they're going to feature this version of the Spider-Man because
It's
they
like
share that
1980s
Spider-Man
Marvel
font.
comics. Nice. Maybe 2003 animated series.
Oh.
Yeah. KJ, the coolest guy in the jar I know. That's right.
Yeah, and this animated series is from the 2017 to 2020 animated series that they had.
Right. Okay. Now with that, my friends, we gotta get to
Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the creep.
Too much to take. Show is lit. MTG3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise. Building a following as we gain. Spitting fire like a dragon. No one can bring us down. MTG3 in the house. We own this town. Ripping through the
Hillbilly will play bruises in hand. Magic the Gathering is where he stands. Booster stack up like a dream in this world. He's the dream of opening fire, emotions on the wire. His hands are his tools for the fight. Flipping cards all through the night. Hopes and dreams in every pack. He won't ever turn his back. Fire in every pack. He opens.
Dad, blight
That never gets old. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, easy.
Ooh, first come, first serve. Nice.
We got a art card. Then the hover ship.
Ooh, nice.
That is pretty. Then we got us a foil creeping peeper. Then we got a plain chainsaw. Fear of burning alive. Valiant urge. Skullcap nuisance. Unnerving grasp. Then we got us underwater tunnel and slimy aquarium. Flesh borrower. Fanatic of the Harling. Vanish from sight. Acrobatic cheerleader. Run a fly. Deadhead beastie.
all right.
Oh,
Had to
There's
sneak
one
off
for the head deck.
Had to sneak off to the restroom. What was the rare in the pack?
the rare. Let's see. I really don't know.
Ooh,
Probably
chainsaw.
chainsaw. I'd say it's
Nice.
probably chainsaw.
Chainsaw's a good one. Chainsaw's a good one.
Yep.
Whoop,
Yeah,
whoop, whoop.
it is.
Chainsaws ready.
I don't know. I just want the bedhead one for my head deck.
Okay.
That's right.
So put that aside from my head deck.
Okey-doke.
Mhm. All right. With that, everybody, we're going to start shilling off. We're going to start shilling off in the shill section. So I want to thank you guys for chilling out with us. Let's start with KJ chilling out.
Hey, howdy, hey, boys and girls. I hope you're being good heads out there in Chatland today. Now, I just want to once again apologize for yesterday. I know a lot of people were expecting to see a particular pack cracking episode that we didn't have yesterday, but oh, that's not it. But we will be doing the pack cracking episode here soon. I guess I don't have the image set aside, but we rescheduled last night's show to Tuesday, the 19th. So we will be getting with Twiddler for that. I just ended up thinking about the wrong time zones. And so I ruined everybody's fun, and I am sorry. Join us, though, for Jesse Hellwheeler's birthday, which will be at 7 p.m. Central on December the 6th, right after Jesse's regular show. We are going to have community-driven content all night long, and we're going to be playing Jack's Box games. Pretty much from what I understand, we have 4 different versions of Jack's Box games to choose from, depending on if other people show up and they also have Jack's Box games. A particular tortoise knows who I'm talking about. So we'll have probably access to 4 or more different collections of Jack's Box games for Jesse's birthday. And there is, like I said, going to be some great community-driven content that day that you guys were kind enough to send in submissions to.
Woo.
For those people still waiting on sending in their submission, we still have 11 days till the deadline is. So please get that submission sent in quickly. If you want to support towards the project and submit your community-driven greeting, please contact me on Discord, and I'll tell you what to do. Also, ladies and gentlemen, feel free to find me on the Twitch, where you can. Well, if you find me on Twitch, for some reason my thing's not coming up. You can actually follow me. I just hit last night. I hit 102 followers on Twitch. I have 3 subscribers. So you know, hey, let's get them up. I have a 10 paid subscriber goal, and that does include Twitch Prime subs. So feel free to join me and help me get there, because that is my goal. That is my goal, is just 10 subscribers. And when we hit the 10 subscribers, I am going to do something. I have already picked out a Fiverr artist who's going to make a short animation. And so all the proceeds that go to me getting 10 subscribers will pay for this animation. And
nice.
I'm going to show it off everywhere. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. We have Wednesday nights procrastinating across the ocean with Miss Jessie Hellwheeler. This Wednesday's show will be about procrastinating, so that's going to be fun. And I am on this show every morning at 11 Central called the In the Shell Morning Coffee Podcast. Make sure you join us on that. And when you see me on that show, make sure that those are the days you hit like, subscribe, and hit the little bell notification. A particular Tortoise would be happy about that.
No, it would be. That would be.
Yeah.
Rolling on. We get to the hillbilly.
All right, folks. 691 subs. Awesome. Great. Let's keep the channels growing by liking, subscribing, and also 2 ways to support the channels: memberships, or do it the free way by liking, subscribing, and come on back and leave a comment. That's also supporting the channel. Let's do that for each and everybody here. And also at 1 o'clock, here in about a little over 30 minutes here, over on my channel, there's going to be a Commander game. If you want to join in on the Commander game, all you got to do is just let me or Superfast Tortoise know in the Discord, and we'll send you a link to join the Commander game. And that's starts at 1 o'clock on Saturday. Well, today, because today is Saturday. And so that's what's going on today. Then after the Commander game, there'll be another arena stream where I will try to rank up on the ladder. That's all. That's all that we have planned. That I have planned for today.
All right. So going on to Superfast Tortoise. Superfast Tortoise wants to remind you we have a fundraiser auction coming up for Magic the Gathering cards held on November 22nd, 2024, live only on YouTube. You'll pay using only PayPal and after the auction. I mean, after you're done bidding on all your cards, because we don't want you to pay extra money every time you want to buy a card. Right? Save up, stack the cards you want, and pay once so you charge one low fee, not a lot. When you are done bidding, PayPal uses friends and family, notes, and YouTube, and use Discord names. So, like, pay in the notes on PayPal, if I can't find you on Discord or don't know your YouTube name based on your PayPal name, that's where you let me know. Must be part of the Discord for communication purposes, so I can get your addresses privately so I can send you your winnings. This will be an awesome fundraiser auction, and this is to raise funds for coffee cups for people of the channel and everybody. And there's a lot of people, there's a handful of people getting coffee cups. All right, so it's going to cost a good chunk of money. But with that, my friends, I want to thank you guys for chilling out with us, being awesome, being amazing. Hit that like button, that subscribe button, leave a comment today. What is your favorite card that we saw today? And I want to remind you all that you are loved. Someone's thinking about you, and it'd be great if you found someone today and made their day better. So until next time, my friends, next time you play Magic, play wise.
I totally want to thank you for watching today's video. I really appreciate it, 100%. Like this video as if it's your favorite kind of pizza, dude. And if you wouldn't mind, consider smashing that subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications. Every one of these things you do helps the channel out a lot.
The moves, the strategies, and the